Jimmy Butler looked tired. LeBron James did not. Rafael Nadal over the weekend won the French Open. He's 34 years old. That used to mean like you were done. Your knees gave out, you were done. Rafael Nadal's got 3 more French Opens. Federer's 39. He can still win a tournament. Djokovic is 33, 34 years old. The reality here is Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Brees is 41. Brady's 43. Aaron Rodgers, 36. Big Ben, 38. Right now, 17 games, they're 13-4. That we all think that are in Super Bowl teams. Green Bay, Pittsburgh, New Orleans. We just have to rethink its nutrition, its training, and its commitment. And the Lakers should be favored next year. If you really think about it, Avery Bradley comes back. I mean, they blew through the West. They didn't even get the advantage of playing at home. They were the number 1 seed and had to play in a bubble. They didn't even get the advantage of playing at home in Los Angeles. So they won. Avery Bradley comes back. They were 16-5 in the playoffs. They blew through 4 different teams. So, there is, I start looking at it. LeBron is just so committed. LeBron, Tom Brady, and Russell Wilson are just so committed. And I kind of laugh sometimes. People are like, I don't want to be owned by the man. We're all kind of run by somebody. Either it's genetics, the man upstairs. LeBron, Brady, and Russell Wilson have just said, I'm going to change the way, I'm going to take trainers on vacations. And I know that for a lot of you surfer dudes, that just doesn't, you can't reconcile that. I'm on vacation, man. But the reality is, you wake up, you go for a jog, you work out for about an hour and a half, you still hang out with your family. These guys take trainers on the road with them. And what does it mean? It means you're more available for longer for your teammates and your franchise. I look at LeBron, and if he's not favored next year, I can't imagine why. Here's LeBron.
I put myself, my body, and my mind in position to be available to my teammates. I've never missed a playoff game in my career. And the best thing you can do for your teammates is be available. And for me to be available to my teammates and put in the work, I just hope I make my guys proud. And that's all that matters to me. I make my guys proud, make the fan base proud, my family back home. I can't wait to get back home to them. Akron, Ohio, we did it again. And, that's what it's all about.
Greatest investment you can make is in yourself. And Russell Wilson, Brady, and LeBron make huge investments in themselves. Cleveland Browns are 4-1. I know what you're saying. In your face, Colin, Baker Mayfield is dominating. Actually, this is not a surprise. We predicted they'd be a playoff team. Everything Cleveland is doing to this point is incredibly predictable. They lost to the only great team they faced, Baltimore. They got hosed 38-6. We predicted Baltimore would be much better. They beat 4 very average teams. We said they're going to be way too talented to not be a viable playoff team. They're led by their running game. We predicted they'd be led by their running game. They have a much better head coach than Freddie Kitchens. We said last year Freddie Kitchens wasn't even a college head coach. Their quarterback is still mistake-prone, and when you ask Baker Mayfield to throw 35, 40 times, like yesterday, he threw in the high 30s. He had a couple of really bad picks. They have too much talent to lose to really average teams. We've seen that. But they're not talented enough to overcome what I think is maybe the 15th to 17th best quarterback in the NFL. This week, they face the Steelers. They're 4-point underdogs. That's exactly what they should be. By the way, in this division, we predicted Cincinnati would be bad. They are. Baltimore would be the best team. I think they are. Cleveland would be a playoff team. I think they are. My only whiff in this division is Pittsburgh, which I said is a 500 team. Right now, they're playing very well. I still have my reservations about the Steelers 4-0. I have a right to criticize a 4-0 team. Pittsburgh is not quite there offensively. Nobody drafts better wide receivers than them. I'll say that. There's nobody quite like the Steelers drafting wide receivers. But nothing Cleveland is doing is surprising. They're better coached, more reliant in the run game, too talented to not beat teams like Cincinnati, Washington, and yesterday when